All right, Empire Thursday. Okay, here we go. I can't believe it. It's Thursday already here. Holy crapolas, I tell you what. Ugh. Now, let's get going on this right away. First thing first, I'm going to bring this into scale. This column is just totally ridiculously out of scale. So we're going to just, you notice I have the blue painter's tape here. Have lights on? Yep. Okay, cool. All right. Bum, bum, ba-dee. Okay, I'm going to add actually carbon black here. Should have had that out earlier, but I didn't. Sorry. All right. I have got to clean this out. That one goes away. Ding. Okay. As he sorts through all of his colors. Hey, there it is. Okay. Ba-ba-dum-ba-dum. Dee-dum-dum. Ba-dum. Ba-dum. Bum. Ba-dum. Ba-dee-dee-dum. Yeah-dee-dee-dum. Da-da-dee-dum. Ba-da-dum. Okay, coming right in here with solid black. A little bit of yellow mixed in with that. Bum ba dee dum bum. Yeah dee dee dum dum. Yeah dee dee dum dum. Add a little bit of water to that. Ba-dum. Yeah dee 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 ba-ba-dum. Dee da dee da dum bum bum. Rip those away. There we go. Now notice how it brings it in closer suddenly. It's like block your way here. Got my Spartan t-shirt on. Ugh. Reuse this. I'm going to smooth this up here and start getting this glorious monument here. Ooh, I need to be doing a better job cleaning these out at night. Gonna add a little more yellow here. Oh, come on, get off the finger. Hear my neighbor moving her garbage cans. Oh. Whoa, there we go. Cleaned up that big ceremonial pole. Okay. I think I might raise this just actually pulling it back. I'm pulling it back because it's such a huge painting. Oh, good God. Going up the other way. Oh, get out of the way. God, you're probably like going, what is he struggling with? Oh, there we go. Okay. Coming in with blue, a little bit more white. Get rid of this car here. Kind of looks like it's crashing into something. Get rid of that. An unpronounceable blue. Hey, Anthony! How's it going? I couldn't take in your YouTube production much because I unfortunately was working at the time and couldn't get away. I tell you, work. Nothing like a little bit of reality that keeps you from doing what you want to do. Loved the flowers though; they were beautiful. Hey, Billy, how's it going? Have that shadow line reflection coming straight on down. Let's see if we can. Problem with when the canvas is this big, it's hard to get the camera back far enough. So hold on, hang on to your dear life. Okay. And now we've got a glare going on. You can only do so much. We're just going to get rid of that part of this. Another part that doesn't work. So we're going to come back in here. Rinse. Oh, couldn't help myself. Okay. More white. Oh, have to pass right in front of you. Whoa! Good. Just okay. Not fantastic, fabulous, beyond belief. Oh, here. All right. Okay. Okay, let's go back. We're going to bring the camera forward again. Hang on for your dear life. Don't get seasick on me. Okay. There we are. Yeah. Yeah, I hope you're feeling better. Just looking here where I want to go with this. I started working on the poll. Let's work on that. It's so funny how I work. Some people say, "Oh, do you have a plan?" And somebody, "Oh no, nope. Oh, I no." I always say that requires planning. That is something I do not excel at. Let's see if I can't get a better small brush than that. This might work. I think this will work. Start adding detail to this triumphant pole over a mythical battle that never occurred. Aquavian historians say, "Nah, don't think it actually happened." Add a little more black than that. Mix that color in there. There we go. Hey, Susan, how are you doing? Greetings to Arizona. Arizona. That's the only words I know to that song, but that's cool. How you doing, Susan? Hope you're doing well. Well, that glare is terrible. I'm sorry about that. I only have so much good lighting. Let me see if I can't do something about that glare. Hold on with me. Problem is I have a light that's right over, so we're just going to do that. Yeah, that's better. That is better. One of these days I'm going to invest in great lighting. Whoa! All right, we're gonna keep working on this. Okay, get another small brush out here. Small brush, small brush. I had them all organized at one time. That lasted about a whopping 2 weeks. Yeah. Oh, poopy. There we go. Sun's coming this direction. Or I should say light source. Who knows what they have. I think next time we work on this, I'm going to lower the camera. I've got all this work I need to do below here, so. Thank you, Billy. Whoa! We start adding more detail to it. Now it's all, I think the basic painting is laid out now. It just needs to have tons of detail added to it. Kind of like Count Vespasian was. Empire. The Aquavian Empire ruled for quite some time. Approximately 38,000 years into the future. But it's not like a future that you would think where it's a linear progression. There was a huge disruption, and then they don't even know if it's like a computer program that was sent out. They don't even know. They have a mystery where the heck they came from. It's like this program was based on Rome to a certain extent. We're gonna have a lot of detail going on here, but I brought the victory pole, or what do you want to call this, forward because it was totally out of scale here. But brought forward, it brings it much more into scale, more realistic scale. Hey, Diane! They let you out of prison again. I'm so happy. Yeah. Gosh. You know, that embezzlement charge against you has been costly to get you free of that. I want you to know that. Mm-hmm. Just letting you know. Mm-hmm. Hello, Mavis! Uh-oh, I probably wasn't live. I tried to get live. It says 8 o'clock, but I try to get on a little bit before. If I'm kind of close, if you got here a little too early, that's what happens. Thank you, Diane. Oh my God, I'm in voice tonight. Watch out. I finally posted the lighthouse painting I did. I got that on. So, like I said, if you're not subscribed, every subscription helps me on YouTube. If you have a chance, I'm not trying to do the hard sell, you know. Sometimes I think you have to, unfortunately. Okay, so what we're going to do is going to raise this up. Can you do it? Yes. And back just a little bit. Hang on for your life. My high-tech rail system is my hands pulling it back from the... yeah. That's now above the horizon. Remember, frowny face is above the horizon, smiley face is below it if you got a curved object. Got our seahorse. That's actually the seahorse is actually the emblem of the empire. Just in case you're wondering. Just putting little figurines, kind of like what you see in Rome, also Egypt, also I think China too. You'll see that. It's all beaten out of a combination of bronze and oh, I think sometimes I get too close to the camera, and that's what happens. It's the only thing I'm not liking about it. I'm working this out, working it out, people. But I'll tell you what, how nasty Facebook was to me. I'm kind of done with them. A little bit irritated with them right now. Couldn't believe the level of arrogance, and that's all I'm going to say on that one. But yeah, it's like going, yeah, all right. Mister wishes everybody a happy day. You deemed one thing. God, I tell you, it just amazed me. Okay, that's it. Well, we're back to the Empire here. The Empire! Olivia Victoria's Maximus. First Maximus rise to emperor status. Yeah! I got my Spartan uniform on. Watch out. I should wear a toga. All right, we're coming back in here with another brush. starting to add the detail that was the not Quaven, but excuse me, Count Vespasian. So yeah, we got my rags everywhere here. One pose. I think we've got. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there. Yeah. No. But okay, we got rid of the car that looked like it was crashing into the building down here. Let's see. We can't get a little that red. That's the one problem. I always tell people when you're using red, which tends to be a little bit on the expensive side of a paint, don't put too much out there. Can you? Yep, yeah, you can. Mm-hmm. Got our seahorse here. And we'll be working on that spaceship next time. I have our spaceships. I have no idea why that song's going through my head. None. Me too. And thank you so much for making the effort to come over. Seriously, that means a lot to me. Seriously, it does. I have been amazed how hard it is sometimes just to get somebody to like one of your paintings, and it's just like, so seriously, it means a lot to me. Thank you so much. You have no idea. Yeah, you can tell my influence on the ancient world. Surprised I don't get arrested for causing an air raid siren and having people go to their shelters. Oh dear. How are you feeling, Diane? Getting over your little crud there that you had? Hope so. Coming up here to our seahorse. And we're going to have to do more work on the seahorse once the spaceship is really into place. Okay. So we're not going to worry about that too much yet. It's a cruiser class, atmospheric cruiser class. It means it could actually long lasting. Unfortunately, what do you mean by that? Oh, your crud. You'll be fine. I mean, what's the worst thing can happen is a meteorite crashes into Arizona and wipes you out. At least you make the news. That's how I always look at things. Now, I hope you're feeling better soon. Just getting the designs in here. Yada-da-ba-dum. I was supposed to be fourth in line to an oil kingdom, and I got in the wrong line, unfortunately. Yeah, I was supposed to be like the guy that went around to the diplomatic parties and, talked a whole bunch of crap. And but no, I missed. I got in the wrong line. So, dang it! I tell you what, that's what was supposed to happen with me. Yeah, yep. Okay. Just adding detail to this victorious column here. Sit down, take a look here. Yeah, it's hard to probably. I don't know how many times I say this, but I don't know how many times I probably post and they say you didn't do anything, but I say compare this one to the last painting. All right, we're going to work on the palace here. I haven't done work on the palace. At least I've got the victory pole, or whatever would they call it. Yeah, starting to get it taking shape here. I kind of want to do this. Also with my damn rats. Okay. Adding white here. We have a figurine on top of the massive palace here. Goddess of Victory. And we will work on that quite a bit. But right now, I'm just figuring in making this an empire, you know. It's so interesting. I visited London, and you can sure in the heck tell that it was once a very imperialistic city, you know. Okay. A little more white. Mm-hmm. Oh my God. Watch out. And we'll be working on that a lot more. Sit back, sit back. Okay. Okay, come back in here with smaller brush. Back to the pole. He didn't do anything. Yeah, I did. You compare it to the last one. I have. Remember, below the horizon line, frowny faces. Or Happy faces. You can hear cars zipping along. Oh, Lord. We've been having problems here ever since the pandemic of people racing down some of the big highways, and it's actually caused some problems here. We'll get there. Though every time I go downtown, I see slow but sure improvement. So I'm getting optimistic. I always say if you're always pessimistic, guess what? If the pessimists won, we wouldn't be here. I try to remain optimistic about things. I think we're going to get there. Oh, couldn't help myself again. Yeah. And again. Mm-hmm. No idea. None at all. But like I said, we're going to have to revisit this seahorse once we get more work on this spaceship. It's a big cruiser, atmospheric capable. So about the largest atmospheric capable cruiser you can get, just in case you're wondering. All right. No idea. No idea where that's coming from. I always figured to have a file cabinet that suddenly pops open. That's in the brain. We're going to work on. I got so much more to work on this thing. God, I think it's finally shaped where it's going to be. It's just now adding a whole bunch of detail. It's only been a year of constant changes, you know. Yeah. Well, like you said, Diane, lucky we had a new platform we could move to, and I actually think I think Anthony's correct. I think this is a better platform, and I don't know that I was really shocked by. Yeah, it's actually shocked and slightly hurt. I'm going to be honest with you. And it's like going, I'm your most positive person, and then you do that to me. Yeah, it's like really. But don't let it get you down. Beat them back and beat them where they're. Just do it. That's what I say. Back in here with carbon black. Good God, that hour's ripping by. Not quite done yet. Remember, above the horizon line is right here. So that means above it, frowny faces, below it, happy faces. Keep saying that tonight, I know, but it's easy one to forget because it's you think you're looking at it in a different direction. I said it's straight out formula. Oh, who knows? I don't think I was watching it. Probably, I'm serious, Mavis. I think there's a bunch of rusty file cabinets in my brain, and if I watch something 10 years ago, it'll pop out for some reason, and that comes out. Making this a much more imperialistic city and looks. That was the thing when I was in London. You could just tell, it was once almost like the capital of the world at one time. I've been to Rome. I studied ancient Rome history. I was minored in it, almost minored, double minored in it. Chinese history. Very similar, very similar. Holy crapolas. So, I'll get it there. I think we finally got it shaped where it needs to go. I blew up the cliffs that this was on, blew up everything else. Said, it's your painting, especially something on this scale. Look at this. I can't even, I can barely reach. That gives you an idea. Last of the big canvases. Kind of excited with the new science fiction painting I'm doing with a 30 by 40 canvas. It's a new Aquavian Empire. Thank you very much, Merrick, for composing that music from of his Victoria funeral march, and so that kind of put me back in the mood for Aquavian Empire. This is definitely a huge Aquavian Empire, but yeah, I think it's gonna be fun. No, couldn't help myself again. Got to have a good storyline going on, especially when it comes to science fiction. I don't know how many times I get asked, "Oh, why don't you do something for Star Wars or Star Trek?" I said, "Copyright." And what's so wrong with having a science fiction that's based totally out of the brain? Holy crap. Well, you've seen that I've actually been doing something. Guess I could hear everybody. He didn't know anything. It's all the subtle. Now we're into the detail part. It's the subtle stuff. It's going to be constantly, Let's get going on this one here. Can you see me? Yep, you can. Yeah, I always say when you're doing a massive scale science fiction like this one, it's all in the details. Mysterious symbols that we don't understand. I don't know. I watched the newest Dune, and I really enjoyed it, frankly. You have all that mystery, going on. Once I finally got myself a new speaker so I could actually hear it, everybody mumbles in the thing, but it turned out to be very good. Whoa, Sparta! All right. Oh, my goodness. A little more work, and we're going to have to call it good. Good grief. This is going to have figurines all the way around it. Statues, not figurines, but statues. All right. Oh, I have no idea why that song's going through my head. Stepping back for a second. You can hear my squeaky chair, or as Diane would call it, possessed. Who knows? Holy cow. I guess it's that time. Okay, thank you. Well, let's just go over the changes. We brought the column forward because it was totally out of scale when it was sitting here. Remember, the further back it is, and you still have it at the same height, that means it's gigantic. Okay, so we moved it forward. Still a sizable, impressive column, but much more in scale. Wiped out the car that looked like it was crashing in the building down here. Added the Goddess of Victory over here. Added a little more pizzazz to this building. And so, yeah, it takes a while to, especially on something on this size, it takes a while. I mean, we're talking about, I call it real estate. There's a lot of real estate to paint here. So it's just going to take a while. We're just going to, right now, the scene is not going to change. We're just going to keep adding more and more and more detail. And that's the goal. We got Victoria Maximus here, Olivia Victoria's Maximus, and she's Empress of the time right now. She was on the throne for 98 years. Very powerful Empress. And that's the palace that she commands from. Let's just call it that way. And we got a very modern city to a certain extent in the background. And you got the Senate office building over here. And so we're getting there. Another apartment complex for the government officials. And we got a ways to go, but there's going to be, now we're just adding detail and detail and detail and detail upon detail. Okay. All right. You take care, stay healthy, stay safe. Thank you so much for joining me. If you're a Google account, just subscribe to me if you want to. Don't worry about it. I'm not going to be the hard salesman, but it does help me out. All right. Take care. Seriously. I won't be on tomorrow night. I'm planning on Science Fiction Saturday. We'll work on the other science fiction. So, and then Sunday, I'm done with that lighthouse. So we'll probably start another lighthouse or maybe a Portland scene. So take care. All right. Oh, Victoria, Olivia Victoria Maximus. Take care. Empire! All right. Whoa! Oh, robust. There's Merrick. Whoa, robust.